My name is Nina Clark, the wife of Henry Harrison, CEO of the Harrison Group. I'm carrying triplets, and the doctor says there are risks of complications during delivery. But my husband and mother only one thing from start to finish, whether the baby is a boy or a girl. Lord, please bless my babies to be born safely. Please bless them with health. I once thought that marrying for love would bring happiness. But after the wedding, I came to understand that in the Harrison family's eyes, I was nothing more than a breeding tool. If this pregnancy is still daughters, I don't dare to think about it.
God says Nina is a good mother, destined to be connected to us. We're going to be reborn, bringing her our blessing. Here we come!
At that moment, I felt the babies in my belly move, as if responding to me. I couldn't quite describe the feeling. I just knew that suddenly, I wasn't afraid anymore. My darlings, whether you're boys or girls, I will love you with all my might.
Deep breaths! Keep breathing deeply! Push!
That kind of pain. I'll never forget it in this lifetime.
But whenever I thought that I'd get to see my baby soon, I felt I could endure any pain.
Push harder! The baby is almost out!
She's out! First one, a girl! Second girl, third, another girl! Triplets! 3 little princesses!
3 daughters. My daughters. I smiled at that moment, truly. What does it matter if they're boys or girls? Every single one of them is a treasure I bought with my life. But I never expected that what awaited me outside the delivery room was the greatest humiliation of my life.
Congratulations, 3 little princesses. Both mother and daughters are safe.
What? 3 daughters? Not a single son?
All daughters?
Nina! How could you give birth to 3 jinxes? Are you trying to end the Harrison family line?
The words 3 Jimshes stabbed into my heart like knives. The children I risked my life to deliver, before I could even see their faces, were called Jinshes by my mother-in-law. Right then, I knew in this family, I was never family at all.
Henry, come see our daughters.
The Harrison Group needs an heir. What I need is a son, not daughters.
What did you say?
You can't give me a son. Others can.
Those words were like a bucket of ice water, poured from my head to my toes. After knowing him for so many years, it was the first time he felt as familiar as a stranger. The man who once swore to love me for a lifetime was now throwing me away like trash, all because I gave birth to daughters.
Sign the divorce agreement. We're done.
Just because I gave birth to daughters? You're divorcing me?
You couldn't give birth to a son, and you still have the nerve to argue? Hurry up and sign! Don't hold him back from finding the next one.
If you don't sign, I'll have someone take these 3 chimneys away. You won't get to keep a single one.
Don't you dare take my daughters away! I'll sign. I'll sign!
Every stroke of the pen felt like a knife cutting into my heart. But compared to losing them, what was losing a marriage? From that moment on, I swore my daughters are my life. No one will ever take them away from me.
There's $1 million in this card. Consider it compensation. Spend it sparingly. When it's gone, we won't give you another cent.
Lily, Rose, Daisy, you are as beautiful as flowers. Baba, Grandma don't want you, but Mom does. From now on, you are Mom's everything. Mom boy let anyone bulvin you. After the divorce, I moved with the 3 kids into this tiny apartment with a monthly rent of $3,000. Back when I lived in the Harrison family villa, I never imagined I'd end up living like this. But strangely, I actually felt more grounded. At least here, no one called my children jinxes. Babies, Mom only has $1 million left in the card. We'll have to be careful with money, but Mom will make sure you have a good life. I didn't know it at the time, but my daughters weren't ordinary children. They were angels sent from heaven to save me. It all started that night.
Congratulations, Nina. Successfully given birth to 3 little angels. The Good Mother system is now officially activated.
Who's speaking? I thought it was an illusion. Postmortem depression, auditory hallucinations. I'd read about those online. But that golden light was hovering right in front of me, and the 3 children were laughing especially brightly.
Your 3 daughters are little angels, bringing with them the Good Mother system just for you. Complete the tasks issued by the system, and you will receive generous rewards.
Really? My daughters are little angels?
Yes. As long as you strive to be a good mother, the system will reward you. Now releasing the first task.
I was half convinced, half doubting. But what did a desperate single mother have to fear anymore? If this really was a miracle, then I'd just catch it.
The babies feel cold and need new clothes. Take them to the mall to buy clothes, and you will receive a reward, $8,880,000.
$8,880,000? $880,000. At that time, that was an amount so huge I couldn't even believe it. But what made my heart ache even more was that the system said the babies were cold. I looked down and saw that the blankets they were wrapped in were d-sleep too thin. As their mother, I had actually let them get cold. Even without any reward, Mom would take you to buy clothes.
Darlings, tomorrow we're going shopping.
Seeing their smiling faces, the gloom in my heart lifted a little. Whether the system was real or not, at least I had a goal, to keep my daughters from being cold ever again. Wow, triplets? So adorable! Are they baby girls? Yes, 3 little princesses.
You are truly blessed.
The word blessed made my nose sting. From the delivery until now, the Harrison family had never given me a kind look. Yet a stranger of a shop attendant said I was blessed. And she was right. I had 3 healthy daughters. Wasn't that the greatest blessing of all?
$80,000 in total. How would you like to pay?
By card. $800,000. That was nearly all the compensation money I had. But seeing the happy look on the children's faces as they tried off their new clothes, I felt it was worth it.
Today's task complete. $8,880,000 has been deposited.
$8,880,000.
I stared at the balance on my phone screen and counted 3 times. 8 digits. Not one missing. My legs went weak at that moment.
So the system was real. And my daughters really were little angels.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Babies, we have so much money now.
That day, as I carried my 3 children out of the mall, the whole world felt bright.
I used to think I was a failed wife, a worthless woman. But now I knew. I wasn't. I had 3 little angels, and my life was just beginning.
Mr. Harrison, your ex-wife spent $800,000 at the mall.
What? I just gave her $1 million. And she dares to spend $800,000?
Show me the transaction records.
What good clothes do 3 Kinseys need to wear? She's just getting revenge on us. I see it now. If I'd known, I wouldn't have given her a single cent.
She said she'd raise the children on her own. And this is how fast she spends?
Henry, divorcing her was the right decision. A woman like that would only drag you down.
I understand. I won't give her any more money from now on. Nina, she never used to spend money recklessly.
Mr. Harrison, would you like me to look into your ex-wife's account? Apparently, she seems to have received a very large sum of money.
How large? Rumors say over 8 million.
Over 8 million? Over 8 million? Where did she get that kind of money? Did someone actually transfer it to her? Nina, what exactly are you doing? That woman who only knew how to cook and do housework. When did she become so mysterious? I suddenly have a bad feeling, as if some things are slipping out of my control. Keep watching her.
Married for 3 years, I never once stayed in a hotel this nice. Back in the Harrison family, my mother-in-law said a housewife like you doesn't deserve to enjoy such things, and I actually believed her. But now I've come to realize, why don't I deserve it? I risked my life to give birth to 3 children. I deserve the best.
Royal Crown Suite, $100,000 per night, with full maternity and baby services. Would you like to check in?
Nina, you want to stay in a room that costs $100,000 a night? You think you deserve that?
I'll never forget that scene. Henry standing next to Vivian, looking like a perfect couple. And me, pushing a stroller, looking like a joke.
Nina, this is how you squander the $1 million I gave you?
Nina, I've been supporting you all these years. Everything you ate, drank, and wore, it all came from me. And now you're using my money to play rich?
Your money? Henry, that money was the compensation your mother threw at me. I signed the divorce agreement and walked away with nothing, and that $1 million was all I got in return.
Nina, stop pretending. Henry chose me because I have value. You're just a housewife. Henry just bought this for me. 10 million. You could never afford one in your lifetime.
A 10 million necklace for the mistress. A 1 million breakup fee for the wife. Henry, you sure know how to balance the books. But let me tell you something. Starting today, you've miscalculated.
I want the Royal Crown Suite. Charge it.
Miss Clark, the Royal Crown What is ready for you. I'll escort you and the babies upstairs.
Henry, let me tell you too. I will never ask you for another cent.
Because my money? There's no end to it.
What do you mean?
The 8.88 million you heard about is real. But I won't tell you where the money came from.
Just know this. Today you look down on me, but tomorrow I'll be out of your league. At that moment, I finally stood tall. I didn't rely on anyone. My daughters gave me strength. They made me realize that I am no one's accessory. That I, Nina, could also shine. Task complete. Spending 100,000 triggers a lottery qualification. Would you like to draw?
Yes.
Congratulations, Nina. You've won the 1,000-fold cashback. 100,000 spent, returned 1,000-fold. $1 billion has been deposited.
1 billion? Oh my God, 1 billion.
In my entire life, I'd never seen so much money. My daughters had truly turned 1 million into 100 times that. At that moment, I hugged my 3 children and cried like a fool, not out of grievance, but gratitude. Heaven hadn't abandoned me. It had given me the best gift of all. Babies, you are truly Mom's lucky stars. Mom loves you.
Henry, let's go. She's lost her mind.
You go first.
You're not still hung up on her, are you?
She just said she had a billion. A billion. How is that possible?
You believe her? Where would a housewife get $1 billion? Henry, she's not good enough for you.
Let's head back. Nina, who exactly are you? Why does it feel like I've never truly known you?
New task issued. Jason Ford, the young master of the Ford family, suffers from severe anorexia. The Ford family is hosting a cooking competition to find a little kitchen jury. The babies request that Mom participate in the competition. If she wins the championship, her savings will double.
The Ford family. Jason Ford. I've heard of him. He's the dream man of so many women. But what does that have to do with me? After winning, savings double. 1 billion becomes 2 billion.
2 billion?
Before, my head was full of, is my husband happy and is my mother-in-law satisfied? Now my head is full of just one thing. Make money. Earn money. I want to give my babies the best life possible.
Lily Rose Daisy, Mommy is signing up.
Let your scumbag father see what he's missed out on.
Vivian, your Michelin-starred Chef Young is definitely gonna crush Nina, right?
I paid 10 million to get him. It's a sure win. 10 million for a chef just to beat a housewife? Vivian, you think too high of me. But thank you for letting me know that in their eyes, I'm actually that much of a threat.
You're the housewife who's going to compete against me? You're overestimating yourself.
Chef Yang, see you at the competition.
For 3 years in the Harrison family, I cooked every day, made soups, served the entire household. I thought those 3 years were wasted time. But standing here today, I realized no effort is ever wasted. My cooking skills are my greatest confidence.
Good heavens! Her knife work is as fast as magic! The fish hasn't even realized it yet. The meat is already perfectly filleted. Nina is even better than the Michelin chef!
I won, or more precisely, all the hardship and grievances I endured over those years, they won it for me.
Terrible. Take it away.
Nina, Are you trying to poison Jason? This dish is black!
It's bamboo charcoal powder. Someone put bamboo charcoal powder in my fish. It was her.
Enough!
Fresh, fragrant, sweet, tender, delicious.
I declare Nina Clark the champion of the cooking competition. She is exactly the little kitchen fairy I've been looking for.
At that moment, I saw Henry's face turn pale. I saw Vivian grinning her teeth. And me, I held my head high. The Nina they had trampled into the mud was standing up.
Nina, your cooking conquered my stomach, and now it's conquered my heart. Be my girlfriend.
Mr. Ford, I have 3 children.
Your children are my children. Your ex-husband didn't want. I do.
Jason! Are you crazy? She's been married and has children!
Rebecca, I never said I was going to marry you. Please have some self-respect.
Jason is a good man, I know that. But I just crawled out of one fire pit. I don't want to jump into another right away. Love? Right now, I only believe in money and my daughters. Mr. Ford, I'm sorry. I don't want to think about relationships right now.
No money, no bread! Get lost!
I didn't bring any money. My grandson will come pay later.
Save it! Every day someone pretends to be a rich tycoon.
Boss, give me some bread. I'll pay. Grandpa, these are my treat.
Young lady, you have a kind heart. Do you know who I am?
No, but you're older. You shouldn't be treated like that. I never expected that a kind gesture of buying some bread for a stranger would later change my entire life. Turns out, kindness really does pay off.
Young lady, tomorrow is my 80th birthday banquet. You must come and join us.
Grandpa, why did you wander off again? We've been looking all over for you.
You? You're the richest tycoon, George Green?
Young lady, your bread saved my stomach. You must come tomorrow.
The richest tycoon. This world really is full of surprises. My daughters, just how much good fortune are you still hiding to give of your mother?
Nina, how did you sneak in? A housewife like you isn't qualified to attend an occasion like this.
I was personally invited by George Green.
Laya, you don't even have an invitation.
Mrs. Clarkett, you really came. Everyone, listen. Mrs. Clarkett is the distinguished guest I personally invited. The distinguished guest I personally invited. Anyone who bullies her is going against me, George Green!
Nina, when did you meet George Green?
Guess. Seeing the shock on Henry's face, it felt incredibly satisfying. He once said I was a worthless housewife. Yet now, he stood at the richest man's banquet, watching me being treated as a guest of honor.
Everyone, today is my 80th birthday, and also the day I announced something important.
I am choosing a granddaughter-in-law for my grandson Nathan Green.
Rebecca, this is your chance.
For the granddaughter-in-law I choose, I don't care about family background or connections, only character. She must be kind, brave, and resilient.
Miss Clark, please marry my grandson Nathan.
Nina, please marry me.
One is the young master of the Ford family. The other is the heir of the Green family. In the past, I wouldn't have dared to even dream of this. But after all I've been through, I know no matter how great the honor others give you, it's never as solid. It's never as solid as standing firmly on your own.
Mr. Green, you can't choose her! She's been married and has children! Exactly. She's second-hand goods.
Rebecca, Vivian, are you done? Yes, I've been married and I've had children, but I've never wronged anyone. What about you two? One of you is a homewrecker who broke up a marriage, and the other will stop at nothing to climb the social ladder. Who's really the disgrace here? I've never been a pushover. I didn't fight back before because I thought tolerance could bring peace. Now I understand. Some people don't deserve forgiveness. Only when you have value will others respect you. Mr. Green, thank you for your kindness. But when it comes to marriage, I don't want to think about it for now. I still have 3 children to raise and my own career to build.
Nina, my stomach hurts. Make me some porridge.
Nina, the first time he's called me that since the divorce. I used to make him porridge, soups, and tonic meals every day to nurse his stomach, and he never once thanked me. Now his stomach hurts, and he suddenly remembers my worth. Too late, Henry. Truly too late. Henry, what does your stomach pain have to do with me?
You.
We're divorced. Don't call and harass me anymore. That night, as I walked out of the Green family's gate, I felt out like I had put down a 1,000-pound burden. I had finally said goodbye to the pathetic version of myself from the past.
Professor White.
Professor White was my mentor. I was her most brilliant student. But later, I gave up academia and gave up the identity of Flying Eagle to marry Henry. I thought love everything. In the end, I lost it all. My professor had been waiting for me to come back, but I never got the chance again.
Professor White, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Host, please accept my condolences. New task issued. Take the babies to Professor White's funeral. You will receive a mystery surprise.
Mystery surprise?
To you, it will be the most important and most precious thing.
Lily, Rose, Daisy, we're going to see Professor White off on her final journey. I need to tell her I'm back. The pain of losing my mentor taught me one thing: some misses can never be undone. But some futures can still be grasped in time. It's time to spread my wings. Professor White, I'm back.
Nina! Get out! This is my grandmother's funeral. You're not welcome here.
Nina, stop causing trouble. This isn't a place for you.
Vivian, you're only the adopted granddaughter of Professor White.
All because you bear a slight resemblance to me.
You're lying! Nina, have you lost your mind? What nonsense are you spouting?
Ethan, do you still remember me?
I'm lonely, lonely, lonely. I'm lonely, lonely.
You're my senior! Nina, it really is you! Professor had been waiting for you. Her last words before she passed were still asking whether you came back or not.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I came back too late.
What are you people talking about? How could Nina possibly be Professor White's student? She's just a housewife.
Our hands to pockets.
Vivian, you've heard our teacher often speak of the genius calculation girl, haven't you? Professor White's female student who solved 3 of the world's greatest mathematic problems at age 21 using 2D algorithms. I am that student. 5 years ago, I was a genius. Then I became someone's wife. But now I'm back.
Impossible. You never told me.
Henry, do you remember? When we got married, you said, I'll handle the outside, you handle the home. I gave up everything for you, academics, career, dreams. And what did I get in return? You called me a housewife who can only give birth of daughters. It was you who clipped my wings. But that's all right, I've grown them back on my own. Professor White, I'm back. Vivian, move aside. Professor White is still alive.
Are you insane? My grandmother is already dead!
The doctors were wrong. Teacher isn't dead yet. At that moment, I was actually very scared. If the pill didn't work, I would be desecrating a corpse. But the system said this can save Professor White's life, and I chose to believe in my daughters, to believe in miracles.
It moved! Professor White's finger moved!
Nina, is that you? Yes, it's me. I'm back. I thought I'd never see you again in this lifetime.
Are you the man who betrayed my student? These 3 slaps. 1 for your disloyalty, 1 for your injustice, and 1 for your blindness!
Professor White vented on my behalf, but what truly relieved me was that I finally showed everyone the value of a woman has never needed a man to define it.
From abandoned housewife to tech tycoon. Let's welcome the new head of Clark Tech, President Nina!
When I stood on that stage, I saw Henry in the audience. He stood in the corner, holding a bouquet of wilted roses. In his eyes were shock, regret, and something I no longer cared about. Thank you all for your support.
Nina, take my flowers. Please take mine.
Senior, take mine.
Sorry, you 3. My life right now only needs 3 flowers. Lily, Rose, Daisy. From the church to the delivery room, from being abandoned to standing at the summit. This entire journey, my 3 daughters walked it with me. They are my lucky stars, my armor, and the wings that made me soar again. I am Nina. I am the mother of 3 little angels. Our story is only just beginning. Babies, let's go home.